YouTube channel. There are crazy riots going on right below me. I'll show you what I see right outside my home here in Denver. That's been happening for the last 4 nights. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. Living downtown is not what it used to be. It's wild. These are crazy times. It's time for change. That's all I'm gonna say. But I did want to make a YouTube video tonight just to kind of do something, get my mind off of that, and why not? So let's film over here in this little corner of my room. I set up this janky little arrangement just for the occasion. All right, today's video is going to be about
running shoes. Yay, running.
I get asked a lot what running shoes people should be running in. It's not a simple answer. And honestly, if you want to seriously consider training for something and having month after month of successful building to your running program, you're gonna need several different go-to pairs of shoes. It took me a while to learn that in my running career, that I should not do strides in my long run shoes. I should not do speed work in my bulkier, heavier shoes. If you have interchangeable running shoes, you're going to avoid a lot of injury flare-ups, niggles, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, each shoe serves a different purpose. Let's get into it. Irie, come here. Do you want to be featured in the video? She totally does. Irie, come here, please. She'll come. She doesn't come right away because she's like, girl, I'm not a dog. But she comes. So just give her a minute. Meanwhile, let's get into their shoes. Alright, so my go-to shoes, they're all Brooks because I'm a Brooks sponsored athlete. If you're struggling finding a good pair of shoes, I recommend going to your local running store and asking to try on some Brooks. Usually they let you try them on and run around. So it's really important to do that because you don't want to buy a very expensive shoe and then not like how it feels once it's on. So my favorite right now, it kind of changes depending on where my body is at and everything. But right now, the Adrenaline. So I'm not gonna lie, I honestly didn't love the idea of the Adrenaline at first because of the guide rails. Just the sound of that threw me off. I was like, I don't need no guide rails. But I actually need the guide rails. These are a great shoe to go to the day after a workout because they're very stable. They're surprisingly light and cushiony, and they just feel good after you've like worked your tendons really hard on the track with like some spikes. Like you wanna go to these ones for a recovery day. Now my next favorite, my next go-to for a recovery day, or just like a distance day, like getting some miles in but going slow. That would be the Ghost. Any professional runner for Brooks has a pair of the Ghosts. We love the Ghost. It's a great shoe, really no complaints. Very supportive, very cushiony. It's a neutral shoe, and they tend to have like fun designs, like they were going for a obvious ice cream cone vibe here. And yes, these are ribbon laces. So that's my second favorite right now. I need to speed up this video.
All right, third favorite shoe.
The Glycerin, these are good for any day. I could even get like some strides in with these, although I don't recommend doing speed work or anything fast in your heavier shoes, which is the last three that I just described. But the Glycerin, there's just so much flow to this shoe, and it fits like a glove. It is supportive, and it's all white, if you can't tell. I love the all white look, but these are good for a long run, the Glycerin, because like I tend to speed up parts of my long run, and this is a good versatile shoe for that. All right, now let's get into speed work. The Hyperion Tempo, and where's my Hyperion Elite? Hold on. Oh, there it is. It's under the chair. So you got your Hyperion Tempo and your Hyperion Elite. These are awesome shoes with all the latest and newest technology. All the brands are really jumping on that bandwagon now. If you don't have the latest technology, you are at a disadvantage. It's a little bit, it's just interesting. These shoes, they're a 2020 shoe. We are in the next era of running, and I do a lot of tempo runs in these, and even just reps on the track. You can really do whatever in these. These are my favorite, my absolute favorite out of all of them. I'll even take these on an easy run if I just really need a light shoe. There's, I believe it's called carbon fiber. I'm not a shoe nerd though. I should know that though. But I believe that's what it's called, and it really helps with the impact and going forward, which is very important in running. This one does that times 10, and all the marathoners ran in this at the marathon trials. I got second place at the 15K championships in these shoes. These shoes have run the streets of Jacksonville. Sorry about that. And it does take a little getting used to, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like you're running in space a little bit. But once you get used to it, it's a really cool shoe. It really is. So yeah, I think that covers it. These are my go-to shoes. My phone has literally like 5% battery left, so hopefully I can finish this video. I do want to feature my little chubby chub over here.
Yeah. She's being a huge brat lately.
I think the riots are kind of scaring her a little bit, but show them how cute you are. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good night. I'm gonna put earplugs in and try to catch some Z's, yo. Just kidding, I'm never gonna say that again. Bye-bye.